Hello, Evan. Can you hear me? Evan, I can't hear you. Can you unmute your own self?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear right now. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you just fine.
All right. You are outside today.
I'm sorry?
You are outside, right?
Yeah, I'm traveling on business today, so I've got a lot going on, but all is well. Greetings from New York City.
Okay, great. Thank you. So thank you for joining this call. But mostly you are in the US, correct?
Yeah, we're headquartered in Manhattan, New York.
Okay. Understood. Okay. So from what I can see here in the CRM, you showed interest on raising capital for your own hedge fund. You are measuring 25 million. You have already been at the same stage for the last 8 years. I think maybe the best way to start this call with is just to give me better background on you and on what you have already done so far. And before the end of the call, if there is any potential collaboration, so I will make sure to share the next few steps from there.
Sure, sounds good. Sure. I'll give you 10 seconds of general background, then I'll drill down.
Great.
Native New Yorker, grew up on Long Island, the suburbs of New York. Went to Wharton, was a finance major there. Ended up going to law school, actually same class as Michelle Obama. Well, small world, so small world. Practiced law for a bit, was one of the world's top intellectual property attorneys, but have been on Wall Street for about 20 years. The fund we run is one of the top, to our knowledge, one of the top 10 best performing funds in the world. 8-year track record, have returned almost 90%, about 86% or so per year, compounded net of fees. Sharp of about 2, Sortino of about 3. What else can I tell you? I spent about 7 years on the Hedge Fund Association Board of Directors, twice elected. 160,000 subscribers to my alternatives newsletter. Have roughly 20,000 LinkedIn connections, and we're running one of the top best performing funds on planet Earth. That's the
All
short
right.
version. Wife's pretty senior at Morgan Stanley corporate headquarters, and we have a wonderful 3-year-old daughter.
All right. All right. God bless them. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. And right now, what the biggest challenge that you are facing in your own fund?
Not too many. Just we're talks about 1,000 endowments. We're having conversations or emails with about hundreds of endowments, foundations at various stages, some early, some late, pensions. We're emailing and speaking with a lot of these folks, and just a matter of time. So, where were most of your relationships, and in what countries are they?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I will absolutely give you a quick brief about us. That's
Sure,
absolutely your
that'd
own
be
right.
great.
Yeah, absolutely. But we are here in today's call to understand where are you? What are you doing? We have a qualification call today, correct? So it's more about to understand the both sides, what you are doing, and more into what you have already done for the fund, correct?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the strategy is we are long short. I'll say it 5 times: long short, not long only. We are a
Yeah.
long short cryptocurrency fund. So we basically are. We do not buy Bitcoin and pray that goes up. That's not investing. That's gambling or speculating, whatever. What we do is we are running sophisticated long short investment strategies, both fundamental and technical, and as a result have achieved vastly better performance than Bitcoin with 40% less downside volatility than Bitcoin.
Okay.
Essentially, what we're doing is we're the adults in the room. We're the adults in the room. We're not a bunch of 20-year-old kids. We're in our 40s, 50s, and 60s. We're the
Yes.
adults in the room applying best of breed investment strategies to a very fragmented, inefficient asset class.
Okay. Okay. I like it. I love that. I love that. And the adults in the room, what are you facing today in your own firm? I mean, in raising capital, what are you facing today for actually struggle? Do you have any struggle with that, or is it like everything going as you have already planned it to?
So the question of having any struggles with what exactly?
The capital rising.
I mean, look, it just takes a while. It's a process. I mean, I've been doing this for 20 years. For 3 years in a row, I was nominated as the best fundraiser in the industry. It takes time, and you can't rush it. But no, look, we have a top team. One of my partners was 20 years almost at Morgan Stanley. I'm Wharton Harvard Law School. We got a great team. We're the professionals in the room. We're vastly outperforming Bitcoin with vastly less downside volatility. So,
Yeah, got it. That's absolutely sounds great. but you are managing today 25 million for the last 8 years. Do you think that
Yeah.
there is
Okay.
anyone in the
Sorry. Let me explain that. Yeah. We basically we've been under 25 for the past 8 years. Basically, this was basically a friends and family fund where we really were not open to and discussing it with a ton of outside investors. I joined last year as a senior partner type of person to sort of do a lot of things, including to help raise capital. So as a result, we are now in discussions with hundreds of at various stages, emails, phone calls, meetings, having conversations or emails with, hundreds of investors. So that answer, yeah, it's a good question. That's why we just really sort of opened this up relatively recently for outside, third party
outside
endowments,
capital?
foundations,
Yes,
pensions. Yeah, exactly. That's why. Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
Got it. Got that. Okay, when have you already closed the new capital?
I'm sorry.
When have you already raised new capital for the fund? When it was the last round?
Well, there are no rounds. It's an evergreen fund. It's a hedge fund. We're taking money every month, hopefully.
Yeah, I understand. When it was the last time is that you have already taken your new money?
I mean, we take in money, I don't know, every couple of months. I mean, it's soon it's going to be every month. I mean, we've got people committed for August. I mean, it's let's put it this way: we're one of the top 10 performing funds in the world. Our investors have made almost 100% a year on their money, net of fees. So, you know, we have money coming in, to my knowledge, August 1. So it's the
Okay,
word
so
is now
since
the word is now out. I'll put it that way. The word is now out.
that's great. That's great to hear it. Since you have already joined it the last year, how much you have already raised for capital?
Oh, and we just got started. I mean, this process, as we just got started. I joined at the end of last year. This takes a year. So, we're in discussions with at various stages with probably, I don't know, $1 billion of potential money coming in, billion with a B at various stages, but it takes a year. People just don't write $100 million check in a week. So, it is what it is.
Okay, so
Um,
today, as it sounds today, you don't have any struggle at all. We don't have any issue with the capital rising, correct?
I mean, let's try. I mean, I've been doing this 20 years, so I know what I'm doing. I mean, I've won awards for being one of the best capital raisers in the country, or I've been nominated for in the industry. Capital raising is always a struggle. It takes a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of relationships, and a lot of know-how.
Got
But I
it.
guess again, I'm still curious. My understanding was that some of your relationships are in other countries, not the U.S. Is that right? Or
Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely correct. What we are doing right here. But as I can see here, you don't have any issue today in the capital rising. You have 1 billion in the pipelines that you can actually deploy to the fund with the next few months, correct?
I mean, I have no idea when they're going to come in. No one gives you a timeline.
Okay, and how do you feel about that?
Yeah. Look, I've been this for 20 years. When it comes in, that'll be great.
Okay, and how many lifetimes we have as a humans? Do you think?
I don't know. I think cats have 9 lives. I'm not sure how many we have.
Correct, right? So
And,
yeah,
and what part of the world are you located in again?
yeah, I am in Sweden and Dubai.
Sweden and Dubai. Okay.
Yes. What about you? Are you only in New York, right?
I mean, I live here. We work here. So I was in Sweden a couple of years ago.
Oh, where in Sweden?
Stockholm mostly.
Stockholm, right? Yeah, my girlfriend is from Stockholm.
Gotcha. Yeah. So basically, and where were most of your investors located?
So we have actually investors from other markets. So what we have in our own pipeline is from the US, MENA markets, European markets, and Hong Kong too. So we have from the biggest markets. So basically, what we have is we have a system. Maybe you have already seen a video and some materials that has already been sent to you. Have you already been able to take a look on them?
I've not seen the video yet, but I'll take another look.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, after this call, you can actually take a look on the video. You can watch the video and see what we have for system. However, as I can see right here, you have in the pipeline over like 1 billion, as you have already said, that you can deploy sometime one day in the future, in the near future. So do you think that you can deploy any of the capital target during this year, or do you think that will come later on?
I mean, we have the capacity to deploy over $1 billion. So, and you said your investors are in the U.S., Europe, Hong Kong, where else? Anywhere else? Or
Yeah, I mean, we have worldwide, we have a globally, sir. But as I can see here, you don't have any need to our own investors because you are actually killing it, correct?
where we do a good job, but I guess what I'm saying is we have capacity to put a ton of money to work. So if you can bring us investors, we can put the money productively to work.
Okay. And what the capital targets that you are looking to raise during this year?
I'm sorry, what was the question? Sorry.
What the capital targets that you are looking to rise or that you have already planned to rise during this year?
As much as we can raise.
Yeah, I mean, yes, absolutely. It will be absolutely great to raise billions, correct? But have you already planned to raise any amount of capital during this year?
I mean, I'm not sure. I'll put it this, I'm not sure you can plan. You can't plan the future. It's whatever comes in, half a billion, a billion, whatever it is, God willing. That's what
Yeah,
can I say?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But I mean, do you have any plan on how much you are looking to rise before the end of the year, or is it
I
like
mean,
if it happens, it
it's
happens. If
as
not,
much
it's
as we
completely
can,
fine.
as much as we can.
Okay,
Um,
so you are
I
at
mean,
25 million today. So where are you looking to get to go up from 25 million to where's the next steps that you are looking to get at before the end of
look,
the
every
year?
day, it's 20 million here, 50 million there, 100 million there. You do what you got to do. It's every bit helps.
I understand, but you are not giving me any clear answer right here, sir.
Well, do you want? I can give you the honest answer, but I'll give you the honest answer. I can make up something and tell you something. I can give you a number, but it's just kind of I'm making it up. I can, if you want a number that I'm making up and that may have no basis in reality and is not an honest answer, I'll give you a number. But anyone who's been a professional in this business and knows what he or she is doing knows what the honest answer is. We don't know. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I thought,
I could make up a number and just pull a number out of a hat and give it to you, but
totally.
that's not being honest with you. If you whatever you want me to do.
Totally got your own points. But if you don't have any plan for the future, so the future will be like your own path. Would you agree on that?
I mean, the future is look. We hit 100 million. We hit 250. We hit the same, same as every fundraise. You hit 100, you hit 250, hit 500. Next thing you know, you're running $1 billion. It's that's how it works. That's Wall Street.
Yeah. Okay. So you are looking to rise before the end of the year. Is it like 200 million? Is that what you said?
Oh, at least. Oh, at
At,
least.
at least 200 million.
And how does your process work? I mean, how do you actually do what you do?
Yeah, we are doing that through our own system. We have already created a system in the capital rising. Maybe you are already aware of our own system. You have already been in the capital rising for the last 20 years. I think it will be absolutely great for you to take a look on the videos that has already been sent to you. You can absolutely see what we are doing and give me please some feedback because I know that you have already gained experience for the last 20 years in the capital rising.
And are you registered with the FSA or otherwise?
Yeah, we are in the UA.
In the U.S., you're registered with the SEC?
In Dubai, in the UA.
Oh, UAE.
Yes,
You're registered in the UAE
exactly.
as a capital raiser?
I am as an advisor, if you want to call that.
Okay, got it. Okay, because all right, at some point, obviously, our compliance people will need to take a look
Yeah,
at.
I mean, for,
Okay.
for the complaints, sites, sir, we haven't actually come to this stage at all yet. As I can see right here, you are looking to rise to 200 million before the end of the year, as you have already mentioned.
Hopefully more.
Hopefully more, hopefully more. Let's hope for more, but hope would hope actually rise capital, as you can see for the last 20 years.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, would hope actually help to raise capital from your own experience in the capital rising for the last 20 years?
Not sure I understand
Yeah, I will
the
absolutely
question.
provide that in completely different way. I mean, if you will only have hope, if you will only hope for it, would hope actually rise 200
No,
million or
I
more than
mean
that?
that is that a rhetorical question? Obviously not. I work 80 hours a week, nights, holidays, and weekends.
Mm,
I mean, I've worked 80 hours a week for my entire career to build a massive global reputation and the capabilities to bring in $1 billion. And no, I mean, to have won dozens of industry or whatever, whatever the number of industry awards I've won. I mean, look, I've spoken as an expert on fundraising and alternatives at a bunch of schools, which they were alumni, Harvard, NYU,
yes,
USC, Wharton, so no, I mean, look, it's
that's
like
a
I
great.
said, yeah, but the bottom line is if you can help us raise some serious assets and we can legally pay you for it in a compliant fashion, we're happy to do it. And it could be a lot.
What do you mean for complement passion?
Well, a lot of countries have, rules about how you can pay people for raising capital. So,
Okay,
it's got to be legally compliant.
Okay, so now we are talking about the legal side. We haven't actually figured out what do you have for what do you need in your own sales process. As you said that you have already invested in the pipeline. So what do you think that you need to actually raise over 200 million before the end of the year?
Oh, I mean, it depends, from me or from you?
I mean, it's from you. It's not from me, correct? It's your own business, sir. It's not my
No,
own
no,
business,
no, no, for
right?
me, I'm just making the phone calls, that's all. I mean, I'm just following up. Just
Yeah,
following up, that's it. That's it.
yeah. I mean, do you have in your own pipeline today qualified LBS and investors, and you can actually raise over 200 million before the end of the year?
Yes, that's all I've done for 20 years. I've been doing this for 20 years. Yeah, that's all I do.
Yeah, of course, sir. I'm not here actually to underestimate you. I actually appreciate your own experience. Absolutely, I do that. But I'm just asking these questions to understand your own current situation. Correct?
Like I said, we're doing great in the States. We have a ton of interest here. But from my understanding was you had investors elsewhere. You said Europe, you said Hong Kong. Anybody in the Middle East at all?
Yeah, that's what we do, sir. I mean, you can
Okay,
absolutely
great.
yeah, you can absolutely watch the video after the call so you can understand more about our own approach, about our own system,
Yeah.
how we are doing that. And what the capital target for this fund? Where are you looking to actually close or actually get the fund up to in the
I
final
mean,
line?
same as I said before, you know, could be billions, however long it takes. It's,
Okay.
just
So,
however long
so
it takes.
that's the max capacity, 1 billion.
No, the max capacity is probably 2 billion or more. I mean, it's, probably at this point.